Hey, 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 Wolf Clan! It's your girl, African Wolf, here to bring you messages from Spirit. Ah, woo! Okay, I have a really interesting message today. This message is for everyone. Okay, so I asked my spiritual team, I was like, what would you like me to tell them? And then I felt something touch my eye. And then I heard Horus, okay? So this is a message from Horus to the planet. So I started traveling, like I felt myself traveling, like speeding through like space, like through an energetic field. And it was like I was like just speeding forward. And it's kind of like, I feel like I kind of like got a glimpse of the future, guys, okay? So I not only did I see this, right, but I felt it like right up close to my chest. It looked like a crab's claw, but it was robotic. And it came up right next to me and then it just clamped shut like that, boom, like this robotic claw. It was kind of scary, like, because it felt so real. And then, so the claw clasped shut together. And then I heard, they got more than they bargained for. I'm getting emotional, guys. I'm sorry. It's not easy sometimes doing this because like I feel all these like overwhelming emotions from the ascended master that's talking through me. But yeah. So next thing I felt was like someone stroking my hair like really gently. And then as the hand went down my hair, it started turning into a scratch. And it started scratching me like really hard. And then I saw someone like doing a painting, like drawing a painting. So I feel like, okay, let me say the next vision and then like I'll explain. And then I saw like two people kissing gently at the beginning. And then the next thing you know, one person like bit the other person's lip, like pulled and bit it, and then they started like sucking the soul out of that person, right? So I feel like this is all saying that they got more than they bargained for, right? I feel like this is about like AI and all these robots that they're making now. If you think that, because you hear people say like, man, like AI is gonna screw us up, and these robots, like it's gonna turn out like that movie iRobot. Basically, what Horus is saying is, you think that is going to be bad. It's going to be even worse than what you think it's going to be. It's going to start off like they're going to try and seduce us with it. Like, hey, it's going to help society, blah, 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 with the like hand stroking you gently and the kissing you gently. They're kissing us with it right now, right? Like, it's going to help us all. It's going to help society advance. It's going to completely mess us up, guys. And it's going to be even worse than what we thought. It's going to suck the soul out of society. And they said, Horus said to me, he said, don't waste any time. Like, tell them now. And I was thinking about this, right? Because you know how people like blame foreigners, like, oh, all these foreigners are taking our job and that group of people's doing this to me and that group of people, right? People are very brave to stand up. Like when they feel like another human being is taken away from them, they've got so much mouth, right? Where is this mouth for AI, for robots? You know what I mean? Where are all the people protesting against AI? Like so many people have been fired from companies, tech companies, and so many other places that people have been let go and been replaced by AI, been replaced by robots. And yeah, I do get like, they've got the writers' strike, which is good. At least the writers have come together. I would love to see a day when musicians come together, but that's a whole other topic. So yeah, I guess we've seen it in that sector. They have been standing up against it a little bit, but it's not enough. Basically, we need to completely we need to completely dead it, basically. Like, it is kind of worrying that just the way that they can copy our voices, and who knows what kind of crimes going to be able to pin on people. It is frightening, like how realistic these deep fakes and stuff look. And then also just the robots that they make. I think I was watching a YouTuber do like a speed dating with a robot, and just how, you know, you see them kind of starting to think for themselves. I mean, the future is the next few generations are literally going to end up as slaves to robot and slaves to society, and it's going to be really tough to get out of it. So Horus is saying that we need to stop it from happening, because once we go down that path, once we allow these robots to like be part of society, because as I said, they're going to say that, oh, it's going to help us, it's, you know, they're selling it right now. We're all a little bit worried, but we're not worried enough as a collective to really stand up against it. Me personally, as someone that does music, like, yeah, I won't even be using AI at all, for the most part anyway. Obviously, if it's, when I think about it, it's like, okay, if you're not able to hire a huge choir and you can use that, yeah, it can be helpful. But, you know, I would rather hire an actual singer. You know, you might not have the budget to hire a whole choir, but if you can at least like hire a few people, let's keep giving each other jobs, basically. Let's keep tipping other people, giving each other jobs, and keep doing life like how it was before AI. It's up to us to do it, basically. It's up to us to not just keep picking the cheaper version. And we have to really like stand up for our fellow humans and be like, actually, no, I'm going to hire a graphic designer. I mean, you've got sites like Fiverr where people do stuff so cheap. Just do it. Just pretend as if it doesn't exist. Like, we have to keep hiring each other. We have to keep helping each other out, keep tipping each other, keep uplifting the collective, because if we all start being selfish and like, oh no, well, you know, it's £20 cheaper to use this robot for my project. Oh, it's £50 cheaper to use it. Save up and hire someone, save up and hire another human being. There's a reason why the economy is going down. We have to help each other. You know, we have to help pay for each other's living. We can't just expect some random person in the skies to do it. It's up to us as human beings to fund each other, you know. So I think that's all I have to say about the subject. And it's interesting, actually, the affirmation because we've been doing Florence Scovel affirmations, and the next affirmation, and I promise you I didn't plan this, right? The next affirmation in the video was, there are no mysteries in the kingdom. Whatever I should know will now be revealed to me under grace. And I just feel like it ties in with this message so perfectly. Like, Horus and, you know, our spirit guides want us to know that we need to dead this right now. Don't get lazy. Don't get complacent. Don't start thinking, oh, okay, I'm working on this project, but I'm just going to go with the cheaper version. You know, no, keep like repping for your fellow human beings. And this is what they want us to know. Keep doing your meditation, your prayer, so your third eye will open. And so you can also hear messages from spirit. Because as I said, we are all psychic. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that message. Please comment, like, subscribe. As I said, help your fellow human beings. And you know what I've also started to do? I've actually started, so you know, if a YouTube video pops up in your channel and it's got like under 100 views, why not watch that video? Instead of watching the video with 100 million views or 10 million views or 1 million views, why not say to yourself that once a week, I'm going to watch a YouTube video that has under 100 views, subscribe to them and comment on them. Do you see what I mean? Like, how we can help each other out instead of always just going for like, we're always going for what's popular, what's cool. Like, we never, the people at the bottom never really help each other. Like, have you actually like just deep that? Like, have you actually thought about that? Like, people at the bottom don't really help each other. But then we want to sit there and complain like, oh man, like, oh, all these people at the top, they're all Nepo babies. And like, oh man, we keep making this person famous, that person famous. How did they get there? How did they get there? But you're not helping other people at the bottom. You're waiting for somebody else's approval. And that's not right. You be your own leader and you say to yourself, hey, I'm going to give that person a view. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna do something nice for my fellow human beings. I went to a hotel, I'm gonna leave the cleaner a tip. I'm gonna make sure I tip my Uber driver. Like, we all have to help each other. You don't just like give all your money to like one person, one organization. Like, that's the problem with society. Like, you just give all your cash away to one person who's like popular and famous. No, we can make each other popular. We can make each other, like, we can help each other, like, literally. So yeah, that's all I have to say. And yeah, if you'd like to book a reader with me, link is in the description below. Hope you enjoyed the message. Have a good one, guys.